All right, here we go with the former UFC title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. Daniel, you guys go way back. Obviously, we can talk about the athletic credentials. Some, though, have questioned his fight IQ in some of his big fights in the UFC.
Well, it seems like he wants to fight the fun fight,
right,
opposed to the fight that would seem to make sense to him. But let me tell you something, I'm not complaining. I enjoy every Michael Chandler fight. I enjoy watching this guy go out there and fight on his shield. He has A+ skills across the board, and let's see how he applies them to the fight tonight.
And even in losses against high-level competition, he has had big moments. You do get the sense that Michael Chandler may always be just one win away from that elusive shot at the title yet again. Michael Chandler has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. All right, so Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Makhachev. Makhachev ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Iron Makhachev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and this could do it. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Jockeying for position here on the clinch. Lands a hip toss now. Michael Chandler getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Pound strike here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. We might get a stoppage here soon. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Immediately gets the underhook.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, huge left. Hook to the head, lands flush there.
He has to evade, stay at space.
Oh, with authority the body.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
You need to work on this position.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Chandler. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke.
Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He let him step over to the crucifix. Oh, good defense, yes.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Chandler's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
1 minute to go in the round. Great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds, because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off, or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC. And defensively, you better be careful. Round two next. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool, because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle, because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Nice. Nicely done.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh, nice double change.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Chandler. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame.
He's having his way with him here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Back mount now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to, oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Gotta be careful here.
Makhachev's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Chandler's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. And very effective with the ground and pound. Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under a minute to go. Chandler's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling. Great defense by this fighter.
Get on that side. Get on the side. Don't let him keep you flat.
Beautiful transition.
Makhachev getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. So I'm going to hit you and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. Well, we got to think some bonus money is coming the way of these two athletes at night's end, and remarkably, they've both been able to stay in the fight despite absorbing a shit ton of damage.
I mean, the amount of damage that these two have taken in this fight is crazy. They've been able to stand on a coin and go toe-for-toe in the middle of the octagon.
And as usual, they gave our replay guys in the truck a lot to work with.
Yeah, a lot to work with because neither one of them have tried to use defense. They're proving how tough they are, but they really aren't using the skills that will allow for them to be fighting for a long time. You gotta keep moving your head You cannot take these type of heavy strikes so frequently.
And it looked like maybe one of those coaches thought about getting involved. They're going to be watching the action closely as these two absolute warriors and damaged athletes try to get the upper hand in this next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Chandler tries to throw that left hook.
Able to work it into a takedown there. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt.
Getting them out here.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Oh. Big right hook there by the champ.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Chandler's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Nice shot there by the champ. This is a terrible position.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
Posture and elbow. Posture and elbow.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Makhachev.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Feet on hips. Come on. Let's go. I need you to posture center on him. Short elbow.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Move those hips. Get back to guard.
Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
1 minute now to go in the third. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Makhachev's in half guard now.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he sets it up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, great submission defense. What a round.
Stop.
Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably gonna win.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's gonna get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Okay? You knew it was going to be blood. Okay? You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it. Protect the cut. Stay on your toe.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 rounds.
Oh, that one hurt him bad.
These guys are looking all over each other. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, has to try to find that shot again.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Makhachev's going for the sub here. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
And now he's got the back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Under 90 seconds to go. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Makhachev going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Makhachev. Might be a submission attempt here, Chandler.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, he's got his back now. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. 10 seconds to go in the round. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
Straight there by Makhachev. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Makhachev's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Oh, nice.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Chandler's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now.
He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Chandler's back to the side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Chandler going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, man, that cut is just bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stoppage here.
Blood, the amount of blood that is leaking from this guy. It's amazing that he's still standing. He has been beat up thoroughly. Tonight is not going to be his night.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Makhachev. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Right into side control.
Knee on belly.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Heavy shots, go, heavy shots.
90 seconds now to go in this one.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye. We may get him in here before the round even ends.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
All right, feet on the hips here. Islam Makhachev, ground and pound from half guard. Seconds to go in this one. Makhachev ground and pound from half guard now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slightly into the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest
49-46, 48-46, and 49-46.
for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon. He's so good at everything, every single skill that you need to become champ. He has mastered, and he showed it in this fight.